one sense of dread, and a hammer in my head, fully clothed upon the bed. I wake up in a world that lately I've been living in. With a cut upon my brow, must have banged myself somehow, but I don't remember now. My front door's open wide, and lately I've let things slide. And I go to the bin that I put my laundry in and grab out my cleanest shirt. And I remind myself again, I don't really hurt. Smoking I once quit, but now I've got one lit. Just kinda fell back into it. Along with all my pride, well, lately I've let things slide. To the bin that my laundry's in, grab out the cleanest shirts, and once again I'm seized by exquisite hurt. That untouched takeaway I brought home the other day had quite a lot to say. The evidence is clear, can't be denied, along with all my pride. Lately I've let things slide. I'm just about holding on, but lately I've let things slide. Hey guys, welcome to, I guess this is number 5 cover. This is a cover session. I don't have any new ones ready for tonight, but this is a cover session. Good to see y'all again. It's been a little while. I just haven't been in the mood, and I think it's catching up with a lot of us. Everyone is now really getting pissed off. I'm pissed off at the people who are pissed off, and they're pissed off because I'm pissed. Everyone's mad at each other, and I'm trying to remind myself that it's just we're all tired. Like, we all want to go back to work, and we all want to have a normal life. And when shit like this happens, sometimes people get crazy. If you're out of work, I understand. So this past week, I'm just like, I don't want to sit in front of a microphone and be happy. I'm just going to be fucking angry on the couch. Working my 12 hours a week or whatever the hell it is. So that's that. Anyway, I got using a different guitar tonight. I bought this one just as kind of a kick around guitar when I first got here. I bought it off of somebody who was selling it because they were leaving, and it's all right. It doesn't stay in tune really well, but it does its job. It's got 6 strings, and it makes a noise when I play on it. So anyway, I opened with Nick Lowe tonight. Lately, I've let things slide, which I think is a pretty good anthem for a lot of us now who have just been kind of sitting at home, tired, crabby, depressed, boredom eating, have completed everything on Netflix. And you know what? If you're feeling that way, that's okay. I've been feeling that way too. It comes and goes. When I get the chance to go out and do a nice long bike ride or something, I feel much better, but we can't really do that right now. You can't do that in a lot of places. You will eventually, but yeah, it's like for a lot of us, it's like the less you do, the less you want to do. I will go to the gym and I will go on big bike rides, but when it comes to having to be at home, fuck, I don't do nothing. I just don't. I don't work out at home. It's just not. I need to leave to do things. I'm trying to change it, but it's hard. And it's hard for a lot of us. But yeah, so I thought Nick Lowe has got a good sort of sense of humor about things, so I thought that was kind of an appropriate song. Let me just check my. All right, we're still recording. Good. It's nighttime. It's like 12:30 at night / morning, whatever you want to call it. 12:30 on my 38th birthday. I turned 38 today. I shaved off my beard because I was definitely feeling 38. I got these 2 white spots that have come in, and like fucking, I'm starting to look like Wolfman Jack, so I had to shave that off. Anyway, since we're gonna do, it's late, so I'm gonna do some quiet tunes tonight. I don't really usually I kind of think ahead of time about what I'm going to do. The Nick Lowe one was the only one I was thinking of. There was another one up my sleeve I wanted to do, but I just couldn't it just wasn't working. Sometimes that happens. That'll work. Here's a nice at-home song. It doesn't really, that whole thing about it not really staying in tune. There we go. That picture hanging on the wall was painted by a friend. Gave it to me all down and out when he owed me 10. It's not really much to look at, I guess, but it's all that's left of him. It sure is nice from right over here when the light's a little dim. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing for you a song. Tell you about just where I've been, shouldn't take too long. Show you all the things that I own, the treasures you might say. Couldn't be more than $10 worth, brighten up my day. This book of poems was given to me by a girl I used to know. Messed her running front to back 50 times or so. It's all about the good life and staying ease with the world. It's funny how I love that book and I never loved that girl. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing for you a song. Tell you about just where I've been, shouldn't take too long. Show you all the things I own, the treasures you might say. Couldn't be more than $10 worth, to brighten up my day. This guitar was given to me by old man Thomas Gray. And I used to play, and I play it every day. It's been across this country 4 or 5 times, I guess. Between me and old man Tom, it never got much rest. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing for you a song. I'll tell you about just where I've been, shouldn't take too long. I'll show you all the things I own, my treasures, you might say. They couldn't be more than $10 worth, they brighten up my day. Hold this piece of glass up to the light that comes shining through the door. Can't you see that tiny rainbow? It's not really a prism, I guess, just kind of broke a funny way. I was on my way through Houston, and I was headed for LA. Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing for you a song. Tell you about just where I've been, shouldn't take too long. Show you all the things I own, my treasures, you might say. Couldn't be more than $10 worth, they brighten up my day. That's about all that I own, all I care to, I guess. Except this blood boots, baby, and that funny yellow vest, and that leather jacket, and that leather bag, and that hat hanging on the wall. So it's not too much to carry, babe. Can I see you again next fall? Step inside this house, girl, I'll sing for you a song. Tell you about just where I've been, shouldn't take too long. Show you all the things I own, my treasures, you might say. Couldn't be more than $10 worth, they brighten up my day. All right, so that's always a song that kind of makes me feel good when I hear it. It's just a really sweet, well-written, insanely well-written Guy Clark tune that he never recorded, actually. I believe the first person to actually put it onto a proper album and release would have been Lyle Lovett. He did that whole album. I talked about it in one of my other videos called Step Inside This House. And that's just, yeah, they don't get much better than that. Why don't I just do... We'll do one more. Yeah, it's like I said, I got to do these kind of quietly, so I'm going to pick quiet songs tonight. Because, I could have did this earlier in the day, but I was busy sleeping until 4 in the afternoon, so... Which I know is not, uncommon. During this, I've seen a lot of memes about it. People's sleep schedules getting all messed up. That's how mine are too. So you're not alone. All right, we lost the absolute one of the absolute amazing greats. One of my all-time favorites. I talked about him. I think it was in the first video I did. But we lost John Prine. So we'll close out with a John Prine song tonight. If you know me well enough, you know that I was like many people, was just a huge fan, and that was a tough one. That was a tough one to swallow. But all right, let's go ahead and I don't want to dwell too much on it. There's people that can talk about his contributions to everything maybe a little more eloquently than I can. But I'll end on this one. It's a quiet one. This is called Mexican Home. Oh man. It's so hard. Alright. I had to blank for like a split second. Oh my God, I cried so hard inside, you could hardly breathe. Heat lightning burned the sky like the alcohol. I sat on the porch without my shoes and I watched the cars roll by. Headlights raced to the corner of the kitchen wall. Mama dear, your boy is here, far across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I can feel a storm all wet and warm, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home. God, I cried, it's so hot inside, you can die in the living room. Take the fan from the window, prop the door back with a broom. And the cuckoo clock has died a shock, and the windows feel no pain, and the air's as still as the throttle of a funeral train. Mama dear, your boy's here, across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I can feel a storm all wet and warm, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home. Well, my father died on the porch outside on an August afternoon. I cried with a friend and sipped bourbon by the light of the moon. So it's a hurry, hurry now, step right up, it's a matter of life or death. And the sun's going down while the moon is just holding his breath. Mama dear, your boy's here, far across the sea, waiting for that sacred core that burns inside of me. And I can feel a storm all wet and warm, not 10 miles away, all approaching my Mexican home. All approaching my Mexican home. They're approaching my Mexican home. Yeah, thanks to John for that amazing track. Jesus. All right, guys. I think that'll do it for me tonight. I'll try and do another one of these a little bit sooner than next week. I'm trying to snap out of the funk I've been in, the funk that I think a lot of us are in. Yeah, we'll just keep hoping for better days ahead, and hopefully we don't all flip out and strangle each other in the meantime. That being said, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.